Well, good afternoon to you all. Of some handsome weather, isn't it? Nice and warm. Evenings are pulling out. Everybody being a bit more, just stay alert, stay safe. We're coming on, we're doing all right. This year one's called Cameron Feast. Richard Henry, if you don't stop biting your nails, you shan't go out and Martha's for Cameron Feast. I don't care. I soon stay home and not go. Well, said Feather, that old fowl must have seed a brave many feasts as she had last year. Better fit she puttin' upon the chimney piece for an ornament. 'Tis tougher where there's none, sides Aunt Martha to always say. 'Twouldn't be like Cameron Feast if we didn't come. I shan't go, said Richard Henry. I don't want to play Ludo all day. Mother replied, we're going. 'Tis one day of the year I got the chance to eat something I haven't fitted. Yes, you ate so much, took you all night to get over it. I remember. That's enough about that. What we have, we're welcome to. I bet she's busy getting ready for us by this time. Put on a clean collar, Richard Henry. That one is gaggled all over with jam. And Feather, these want a shave. That's where you're wrong. I don't want a shave. 'Tis you that make me. Mother shouted, ours all ready. We mustn't be late. I haven't tended the donkey yet. He don't know 'tis Cameron Feast. Do donkeys play Ludo? Asked Richard Henry. Don't be so silly. Whatever made he ask that for? Well, if he can't throw a 6, he can throw anybody who gets on the back of him. I better get the lantern, remarked Feather. 'Twill be brave and late by the time we come home and no moon. Lantern wasn't no good to you last year when you tumbled over a cow. Drop of the best I had for some spur. Lock the door and mind Richard Henry. You say no, thank you, Aunt Martha, and yes, please, Aunt Martha, and don't forget. At last they got to Cameron. Oh, my feet are aching, says Mother. I'm so glad we've come. Hello, Aunt Martha. Well, how are you fagging? Oh, come in. Don't fall over the cat. How, Richard Henry, how you've growed. No, thank you, Aunt Martha. Yes, please, Aunt Martha. Mother gave him such a look, but Father said, 'Tidn't the boy's fault. You told him to say it. Well, I better shake hands with Granny, suppose. Deaf as a post she is. So he shouted in her ear, things are some dear. Says we got drop beer. I'll try once more, said Feather. Had some rain? No, I ain't got no pain. Now all draw up, said Aunt Martha. We must be chacking after that long walk. I got a nice drop of pea soup to start with. I shall never forget when Granny had pea soup last feast. She got a dumpling down her throat, she did. Couldn't get up or down. Father up and scatter on the back. Out fly the dumpling and scat the cat right over the table. Anybody have any more soup? Asked Aunt Martha. No answer. Well, will you carve the chicken, Feather? I've been sawing up wood all week and could do with a bit of a change, said Feather. You carry on. He's had some stewing. He won't be tender. I've had some job. Couldn't get in the oven hot. So Aunt Martha had a go. Feather had a go. Mother had a go. Let's see. And the dish went one way and the chicken went the other, said Feather. Catching, screamed Granny. I don't believe the poor thing is dead yet. Don't matter. I'll give him another stew and marrow. What about some mince pies? Hot they were. Richard Henry took a bite, jumped up from the table, and tried to shout for help with steam flying from his mouth. The boy is all on fire, said Mother. Put his head under the tap. Got any lemonade, have he? Asked Richard Henry. I ain't going to have no more mince pies, I know. Let's play snakes and ladders. You all go in the parlour while I wash away the dishes, said Aunt Martha. Don't scat your head against the planchon, Feather. Stop eating the nuts, Richard Henry. You'll be some bad night, warned Feather. Shan't. You're putting them in your pocket. Believe I'll have a nap. And was soon sleeping like a top. Granny was snoring like a gramophone. Wake up, Olivie, tea is ready, said Aunt Martha. Father grunted, yawned, and said, Many happy returns of the mince pies. After sitting at the tea table for another hour, Father was asked for a song. Richard Henry found his mouth organ, and in the parlour they went again, and this is where they sat before leaving for home. This is just a little poem now. This one's called Court of Inquiry. The thud of racking head and bowl, the grunts of service aces, the watching crowd of metronome of swivelling turning faces. It's gripping stuff, but Jan is one who watches in confusion, and scratching his beleaguered head, he offered this conclusion. I can't understand it, boy. I wouldn't say 'tis boring, but 15, 30, 40 deuce, 'tis a funny way of scoring. And look at their racket bats. There are more holes than Gorgonzola. And why they got all these three-piece names like Navy, Ratty and Ola. See these get tribe of referees. There's one perched up a ladder. The one got his nose on top of the net. He's like a Newlyn crabber. And all the rest lean left and right, and through their hips were hinges. Then scream and shout like market men when one goes round the fringes. Then out these boys and girls to come to run and do the ressin', without a please or nor a thank you, mind you, for all their cheer and chessin', till waiting on the players with a beaker and a nappy. These blokes are spoiled like poodle pups, and yet they're never happy. They bang their bats and curse and stamp to help them fight their battles. You'd think the wind had rocked their cribs and blawed away their rattles. I tell 'ee, boy, if I was there, I'd have to throw some spanners. I'd scruff 'em old and box their ears to teach them better manners. There isn't no logic, seems to me. 'Tis all so darn confusing. I can't get sorted in my head what kind of rules they're using. 'Cause come when they clip the net, instead of going steady, for service some old fool does shout when they've had one already. But the thing that puts the tin hat on and makes it all sillier is when the bloke calls out the score to me as too familiar. 'Tis love to this and love to that, like some Italian barber. He'd only have to love me once and I'd chuck him in the arbour. Thank you.